Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Sneaker Stories. As always, I'm your host Chris Jack. Today checking out one of the latest Yeezy releases, the 700 V2 in the cream colorway, and amongst a whole host of different releases of Yeezys this month in March 2021. Without further ado, let's check them out. Alright, so as mentioned, there have been a ton of Yeezy releases this month, at least like 2 a week. I think even something as crazy as that. We've seen Quantums, we've seen 380s, we've got foam runners coming, we've got 350s coming, I think. It's pretty much just a Yeezy every couple of days at this point. And these are the ones that I really sort of earmarked as ones that I personally wanted to get because I do own a pair of the static V2s, which I think were the OG colorway of the V2 build. And it's a shoe that I probably wear the most, honestly speaking, out of all the Yeezys that I still actually wear today. And the reason for that is purely based on its very versatile colorway, and which I believe with the addition of the cream color hits on this particular pair, with that same sort of static backing that we saw on that pair, has really only made it better. Now the shoe released on the 13th of March, so just last Saturday, I think pretty much exclusively, if I'm not mistaken, on Adidas.co.za. Actually, Shelf Life also had a release, first come first serve only, but they did sell out rather quickly, even given the increased price point of 4,999 Rand, which is a lot of money for any shoe, if we're honest. But when it comes to 700 V2s or even V1s, in my opinion, I don't mind spending that little bit extra on this particular silhouette because they really are just an all-round great shoe for me. They're not like the standard 350, which every single person seems to have these days. It kind of still stands off a little bit for me, and that's what I really like about it. But getting into the details of the shoe, as always, starting with the outsole here, you've got two different tones here. A very, very light, sort of creamy white coloring throughout the midsole, which obviously wraps into the outsole. And then the traction sections over here just done in a solid black with the Adidas Performance logo here in the heel. Obviously, right in the middle now, you guys probably know by now, this does have Adidas's Boost technology in it, and that is visible through these Boost windows here throughout the outsole. Flipping up into the midsole over here, as we've come to see with all 700s, including the V1 variants that I've got over here. Now this is the analog colorway. You do have two different options or opportunities, at least, for color inserts here in these sort of oval shapes, and then towards the forefoot of the shoe there as well. On the cream version over here, they've only made use of the heel sort of oval sections here, where they've got a slightly more creamier color present in there. Now moving into the upper of the shoe, this is a beautiful prime knit on the V2. In my opinion, it's super soft, it's very, very comfortable on foot, and even if this is on the exterior side, it gives it a really nice texture as well. When you've got highlighting here with 3M paneling, kind of bringing in 3 stripes here down the side of the shoe, but the real standout points over here are the use of this cream overlaid leathers, which are basically just paneled overlays, really providing more depth to the shoe. In the toe section over here, you've got the standard sort of V-shape overlay there. That's done in a slightly different, maybe a little bit more browner color here, just differentiating that a little bit from the rest of these panels, and that's obviously balanced out very nicely with the heel overlay section over there, where you do have another hit of 3M as an underlay to that entire heel cage system. You've also got 3M here in the toe box while I'm at it, and then just on that bottom lace loop there, the laces provided with the shoe are the 700 V2 laces. They are different to what you get in the V1 laces. These have much more smoother texture to them. These are a lot more rougher and a little bit more like crinkled, if you would say that. Now taking a look inside of the shoe, the sock liner over here is done in a light gray mesh, and that is throughout the inner side of the shoe, and that carries through onto the insole, of course, where you do have the Adidas Performance logo and the Yeezy logo represented in the heel. This is an Ortholite insole as well, so it is going to be adding a little bit more comfort to your foot. And then underneath that, you've just got the two different colors of blue and this light speckled cream color with the Adidas Performance logo also debossed in the heel. Now from a sizing perspective, as is always safe, I would generally suggest going up a half size from your true to size with any Yeezy that comes out. That's at least most of the pairs that I've tried here. I do, however, have a true to size UK 9 in the static colorway of this, which as mentioned was the first one, and they fitted me absolutely perfectly. However, I did want to try what a half size up in this variant colorway would be, and I do find them actually to be a little bit roomy. I really had to get the laces quite hard down on top of my foot there to lock my foot into it. I do wear a very, very thin secret sock though, so that's also playing into the roomy feel that I've got on foot with these. It's not big enough to be like, no, I need to go change size or whatever. It definitely still works. So if you do have a wider foot or are used to going a half size up in whether 350 V2s, 700 V1s, etc., then definitely do so with this pair. However, if you do normally take true to size in 700 V2, I'd probably suggest that you do the same with the cream colorway as well. And last but not least, just to show you the box, standard Adidas Yeezy 700 box. You've got 700 branding on the top, the Yeezy Boost 700 made by Adidas branding on the pull side. That's the label on this side here, which is the standard sort of old style label. We have seen a change up in labels on other Yeezys recently, but this is just the standard one. Color codes, cream, cream, cream. And that is about it. But overall speaking, I do think this is a great buy if you are looking to get into a 700 V2. The colorway is super wearable. They look great on feet, at least in my opinion. Sure, there are 100 different tones of V1s, V2s. I mean, even the analogs, and looking at these two side by side, they are quite similar in some ways, but obviously very different in others. Even the salts, there's been so many different earth tony colorways of Yeezys that we know already. It is what it is. You either like the shoe, the colorway, or not. But this is certainly one that I would recommend myself personally if you are looking to get one. But that is it for this review of the 700 V2 Cream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have found it helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe right here for more content like this down the line. But that is all from me from today, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.